Yo, what up, man? It's your boy OP, and I'm gonna be with podcast, and we turning hustle into a legacy.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank y'all for tuning in with Dr. Stance turning your hustle into a legacy. I have the infamous OP in the building. If you don't know, you gon' know. You better know, okay? This man is a legend for me. At least we met long time ago through a mutual friend.
Right.
He say he don't remember, but I do, okay? At Old School Leash at the club, okay? You actually bought me a drink, okay? And it was good. So that was that. But my guy, welcome.
How are you?
I'm good.
Thank
You
for
look
having
nice.
me.
You look fabulous. Show the man. Okay, I like it. We like fashion here at Be With Podcast. Let's just keep it 100. But I wanted to get in. I know you're a girl dad, correct?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. What it's like. Like, what's that relationship with that baby mama? Is it hard being a father? How old is your daughter?
My daughter's 17.
Ooh.
Senior in high school.
Oh, mine too. How is that?
I mean, it wasn't too bad. As a father, you have your ups and downs with your kid's mom when it first starts.
Of course.
But as you get older, it's like, okay, let's just figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
There's no need to go nip tit for tat. Let's co-parent.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my daughter relationship's always been good. Sometimes you have
Good.
shaky times with your kid because I be traveling, I be going a lot, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes the communication might be off sometimes. So right now we're good. We always been good. That's my firstborn. It's my baby.
How many you have?
I have a son, 7.
Okay, so that's fresh. I like
I
that.
got a junior.
You waited 10 more years. I listen. I was one and done. It's hard being a parent. Let's just be real. It's not easy.
Nah, definitely not. That's why I love single moms. I can't even be mad at it because, before I got into a relationship, my girl's a single mother. So she's strong. Just sitting there watching how she do it. I'm like, man, even seeing it before that and seeing your friends that single mothers, like, man, y'all go through a lot. They don't get a lot of praise for that.
Thank you.
But I gotta give y'all praise because y'all do everything.
It's not
y'all the
hard. I mean, it's
father,
not
the
easy.
mama. Make sure they do this. Make sure it's that. So it's like it's a lot. So you gotta
Hold down a
definitely give them
job.
praise. Absolutely.
Bring in money. It's a lot.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
for sure,
It's
for
a
sure.
lot. And a lot of women sometimes give up. You know what I mean? Because me, my business is foster care. And so
Right.
y'all know I always bring that up. But me dealing with the population 18 to 21, all of their mothers, like I think I said before, they're your age. I'm 43. I'll be 44 this year. So the population is your generation of all the foster youth. And a lot of them they get them kids up. It's hard.
Right.
So people really don't know the extent of parenting like a single parent. And then it's like a generational curse. It's no guidance. So then you bring that same shit to your kid and now it trickles down and it's just,
Right.
but it's just a lot. But I thank you for shouting out to us single women because we need that
Always.
love sometimes,
Yeah,
right?
man.
Right?
Yeah,
But
got
let's
to,
let's
man.
talk
Like-
about you. You said you from the Bay, technically San Francisco, but Richmond. Hell, but everybody comes to Oakland, like you said, right? They love Oakland.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. You got
Right?
to. You want to get some game, get some money, man. You come to the town,
You
man.
come
That's
to
just,
the town.
that's just what it is.
That's what it
You
is.
know what
And
I'm
I
saying?
just remember you said you started as a promoter.
Yeah, I
right?
started as a promoter, man. Me and my we had a clique back in the day called Flying Flashy Boys. This is
like
old,
it.
you know what I'm saying? So we in that era of Club 17.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? We in the era of Jillians.
That's
you know what I'm
old.
saying? We in the area of First Fridays around the corner. Like in that era,
It was thick.
It was thick.
Thick.
So
Safe.
it's exactly. It was safe. So around that time, I worked at a clothing store. So I was a manager at a clothing store called 2020 Fashions. And, everybody in the hood came from Richmond, from Frisco, Oakland. 2020 Fashions had like 5 or 6 locations. Everybody wanted to come to Hilltop because Hilltop had everything. We had like
Everything.
9, 10 shoe stores,
Everything
clothing
back in the
stores.
day.
And they knew to come there because we gave deals out. You know what I'm saying? But it was artists coming through there. And some of my friends, they was in a rap group called The Diligence. The Diligence, the Wolf Pack. It was the Go Daves. It was the Team Knox. It was Kick the Sneak, Too Short. It was all them in that era when hyphy started. So we used to throw parties. We used to throw a lot of house parties. We used to throw parties at clubs, and we always around, entertainment. You know what I mean? That's kind of how it started. But I still didn't know what marketing was. I was like, what is that? You know, so one day, my guy JN, shout out to JN. JN is a writer for G-Eazy. And I was like, what you doing here? Because they had Tia Marie in my store doing an autograph sign. That's when she just signed a Jay-Z.
Love her.
And then I said, you over here passing flyers. I was like, what you got going on? Like, what are you doing? He said, oh, man, my man Seth right here, do promo, go holla at, my people's over there. I was like, all right, cool. A couple of weeks go by, I see Filmo Mike. Shout out to Filmo Mike.
Okay.
Filmo Mike was like, hey, man, go holla at John and Rob over there. I said, okay. So I said, where's that? Across the street from the mall. So boom, I go across the street. I'm like, hey, what I got to do? It's like, what's this marketing? What's this promo? What's this marketing stuff? Like, I go in the office, they got, they Universal, Jive, Elektra, Def Jam,
big timers.
Interscope. They had all the big major label accounts that's in the whole West Coast. So basically the company was a big marketing company and a radio company that was contracted with big labels. So labels come in, they're like, okay, we need you to do promo in our city. So they had the whole city sold up. They had radio, they had club, they had all the DJs. Rod Reyes was a real legend, in the Bay because he was a DJ and he did a lot of marketing promotion. Same thing with John Costa, and he was a big marketing guy. And he broke a lot of records, inside the Bay Area and in the whole West Coast. So I was under them. But then I locked in with a guy named D-Train, was my mentor at the time. He's still my mentor. He had Common. That's when Common was doing his rapping, his music. He wasn't in movies yet like that. And he liked how I was moving around. He's like, I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna put you under my wing. So he put me on his wing one day. He took me on tour. He said, I need you to come on tour. I said, I ain't got nothing. I'm 20. I'm like, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got no clothes, nothing. He said, I don't got you. Took me, bought me clothes, shoes, all that. Moved to LA for like 6, 7, 8 months, and he showed me how LA moved.
Which is definitely different.
He showed me how to move around, how to talk to the DJ, how to make sure you know this, make sure you know that, know information about him because you got to get to know him. That's the whole thing. So he made sure I did that. And just learning all that coming up was like, man, it was a lot. But then I didn't know what sacrifice was. So I had to sacrifice. You got to sacrifice some things to get closer to your goals. And I didn't get that. It was always an argument between us. I'm like, why? I can't see my kid. I can't see it. I missed one of my kids' birthdays. My daughter's birthday, actually. 2015, I was on tour with artists for a month. Missed the birthday.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
People don't know that come with that industry.
It do. And I was like, man, I can't see her, So then I understood that as I got older. I said, yeah, I do got to sacrifice. I get it. Because sometimes you got to sacrifice and do other things. To get further, then better their life down the road. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of got that. I got that. So,
and sometimes they don't understand that, neither children.
Yeah, everything's a sacrifice. So whatever you do in life is a sacrifice. You got to give something up to get to where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? But just doing that and learning the ropes and
that landed you where?
Yeah, he locked me in, and I started getting like label accounts. I started working with big artists. So I worked, Sada Baby Records. I worked Migos Bad and Bougie. I worked T Grizzly First Day Out. I worked with Lucci Record Wet at Warner Records. I worked all Sweetie Records from My Type up now. I worked my first pop record was Neo and Afrojack featuring Pitbull called Everything Tonight. That was my first pop record with #1 on all panels.
Wow.
Yeah, that was my first pop record. Shout out to D-Train. Yeah, my first one.
Wow, that's dope as shit, though. Like, literally, that's dope. No, I'm proud of you because I remember, I'm telling you, you worked your way up. I've watched you back from the day and you just, moving and grooving. And so for you to get that high up, people need to hear that. You know what I mean? You didn't give up. You sacrificed. You didn't make a kid's, your daughter's birthday. Right. That hits home. But to me, God seen your hard work and he landed you where you need to be, which is at the top now. You know what I mean? Like you over a lot of superstars, Warner Brothers, correct?
Yeah, so I'm and what do you do
there?
Director at Warner Brothers. So I run all the lifestyle. So I make sure that the DJs in the clubs across the country have our records and are playing our records. Making sure you're building a lifestyle connection with the DJ and the music and the artists as well. I also work, marketing, promotion, radios, all things like that to make sure, everything is covered from the radio standpoint to the club and the street standpoint. And also make sure, that artists are busy. Make sure that they got the podcast right.
Yes,
we got a whole team, the urban team. Shout out to Ron, shout out to Corey, shout out to Melita, shout out to Shanae. We have and whole other people I can't remember right now, but we have a whole team where we come together and make sure that the artist is busy and building a whole story on them. You know, gotta make sure you got the interviews, make sure the songs play in the clubs, make sure you got radio,
it's a whole
make
thing.
sure they got a PR, make sure they clothes look right, make sure they got this look, that
fashion,
look, manager. Having a good team is where, you know,
the legend starts.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
Having a good manager, having a good team. So that's what we all do, man. We always come together and make sure that we try to break our artists. That's the main thing. Break the artists and get them to where they need to go.
You guys are their front center. You know what I mean? You're the one that gets them to the top. You know what I mean? And like you said, having a strong
everything's
team.
hard work. It ain't gonna happen overnight. You know, and that's why you gotta have patience in this game. You gotta have patience, man. You ain't no patience, you gonna crash out. You gotta have some type of patience, man. It ain't you get up like, man, listen, I'm tired of this. But then you look up, you might look this way, look in the sky, and think, read a book, sip some tea, like, you know what?
It ain't that bad.
It ain't that bad. I'm gonna keep pushing. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely get what you
as humans, we gotta give ourselves a reality check. Like, you know what? We here for a purpose.
Man.
We in this position for a reason. So
do you feel like you found your purpose?
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
What's missing? A lot of people on the outside would love to be in your shoes, and even though I guess I can relate, because I feel like I'm living in my purpose, helping the community and the foster youth. But then look at this. I created this platform. I didn't know I'd be doing this shit. I don't even know. Right. I just didn't know. So what do you think you missing as far as at your ending goal? What's your ending goal? Because to me, you just look fly as fuck. I mean, what else more do we need here? I'm just saying.
I don't know. I mean, I just, you have certain goals you're trying to reach.
Are you saying financially or marketing wise? Just hiring your job?
Just hiring my position.
Gotcha.
You know, I'm very patient. Like, I'm not rushing nothing, but it's.
What's your sign?
Gemini.
Oh, I love air signs. Go ahead. Very patient people.
But I'm very patient. So it's like, there's certain things that I want on my list. I'm very quiet. I don't tell nobody.
Name one. I gotta hear. You can't say it and not say nothing. Name one. One. Because I'm sure it's multiple.
No, I want to. People have been asking me to do this for a while. I think I'm going to do it, though. I'm probably going to start a label or something.
Really? I
Maybe.
could sing. You? No, I'm lying. I'm stupid as fuck.
But that's just like I have an entertainment company. I have an entertainment company, but I just, I always wanted to do it, but I didn't. But I know it was cost effective. But everybody always just tell me, like, even the mob, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Carter Block. Like,
Carter
man,
Block, shout out.
You should start a label. I said, nah, man, it's a headache. It's too much. But, I don't know. I might do it because I have a lot of artists that I love, man, that I liked, who I want to help out as much as possible.
I think you should.
I like to help people, man.
Me too.
I ain't tripping off this, that. You know what I'm saying? So if we can get some money, let's get some money. But let's just do good business,
Same. So. Like everybody tell you, and it's crazy because even me getting into this podcast game, and I'm like, I got the book, shout out to From a Hoe to a CEO, got you a copy.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah,
you got to have that.
Yeah, listen, man. From a hoe to a CEO.
Built a multi-million-dollar company. Let's be clear, by myself. I'm just saying, right? But wait, what was I saying? That I forgot my mind. Listen, this is real life shit, okay? I don't smoke weed, but sometimes I get it and I just forget my thought. But the moral of the story is, I think when I started this podcast, some people was like, and even me trying to go on other podcasts, hey, you can, you got a couple hundred, like everybody charging. In my mind, I'm like, nigga, don't nobody know you. You know what I mean? Everything ain't always about money. I'm going to just say for me, it could be exposure. It could be networking. It could be other ways to get it. But I think the way society is built and set up, everybody's so hungry. And that's why I feel like everybody gonna starve and stay hungry because it's everything they put on forefront is money. Right. It don't have to be about money. The shit gonna come.
Right.
I was just saying this the other day, some people are average, right? Like, I would consider you not an average person. You're more than average, right? So it could be a situation where you step in the room, you make other people uncomfortable just because you ain't average. Right? So I don't want to, even with this podcast, why would I charge somebody to come on my shit? People know me. And then I have to pay people to come. Now, I get if they're a celebrity and stuff, but some people that ain't a celebrity, like, yeah, sis, and I'm like, what? Like, even you, I gotta say, keep it 100. Like, you was just like, hey, if you paying for what, you offered it. That was dope as fuck.
Yeah, because sometimes you gotta understand something. Some people...
that was so special.
you gotta understand, like some people,
I
you
decline now,
working,
y'all, but I'm just saying.
everybody working, everybody working. He working, this working. Like
Yeah.
everybody got sometimes get paid for their time. Like some people might love it, they ain't chilling out the money, but I still be like, hey, I mean, you charge, you want a little something? Do I need to pay for it?
That
Because
was so
sometimes you gotta
solid.
get paid for something. You know what I mean? Like everybody working. It's a
That's your
Saturday.
character. That's your
It's
character,
a
though.
weekend, so everybody like, you know, what I mean, I'm coming on the chill day, so like, I mean, got to offer sometimes, you
But
know.
that was so special to me. I had to shout that out to you because I'm seeing in this industry, like you said, this shit's a lot of work. Like even you want to start like this shit's a lot of work. Meaning, I ain't never really been like on the forefront like this. I've always been discreet too on the back end. I may be shaking and baking on the end. Like I'm like you. You discreet too, Gemini. We don't like putting all our business on the forefront like that. We just make moves in silence. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
This is the first like I'm coming out like this, but I'm doing it, I guess, for my foster youth, for, help. This is a sense of mental health, whether people know it or not. And that's my next question to you. Like, if you could talk to my foster youth, especially the young men, I got a lot of minority young men in my program. What would you tell them on how you turned to me, your hustle, which was promoting, starting working with all those younger labels and them YNs and stuff. And now you moving. What would you tell them? Like in regards to how you got to where you are, like what's the best advice if it was your son, if it was a foster youth that didn't have a father?
I mean, I just tell him, man, first thing you gotta do, man, you gotta get right with God first.
Ooh,
I grew up in the church, and I don't go to church
it.
as much. I listen to it now, but I grew up in the church, but I just feel like you gotta get yourself right with God first. You gotta sit there. You gotta sit there and just really ask for forgiveness, ask for help. The thing about when people pray, they always want to. I mean, you got to ask for the right things. I should say when you praying.
There you go.
People always ask, like, God, I need this, I need that. Nah, ask for this, ask for forgiveness, ask to give me strength. You got to ask for certain things for Him to really listen to you. You know what I'm saying? Then as a human, you got to look at yourself like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Sometimes you got to write some stuff down.
All the time.
Sometimes you got to put your pros and cons, write it down and say, okay, what am I doing wrong and what am I doing good? Now, if you're wrong outweigh your good, you got a lot of situations you got to figure out, but you just got to just have the right people around you as well.
Yes.
It's the company you keep. If you want to have a good life positively and you want to change how you want to change your environment, you got to switch up your friends around you.
Ooh, I like it. Kids need to hear that. I tell them all the time. A lot of them get displaced because the company they keep.
Yeah.
It don't even be the kid. The kid's a good kid, but she decided to have John, Jim, Joe at the house. They turn.
But it's
now
the
she's
energy.
out.
It's the energy.
It
Energy
is.
rub off.
It do.
He can be dope. You can be dope. But that one or two person in your circle is always on some different vibe. The vibe is different. The energy not good. Always negativity. That shit can rub off on you.
It can, for sure.
And
if
then
you're not strong
now you
enough.
stressed out like, hold on, why my life going like this? Why is God making me do this? Wait a minute. How this happen? Oh, I gotta get Sharika up out of here. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, her rest ass gotta go. but real talk, like when you do that,
facts.
things start changing. Blessings start changing. So I was in my stage when I was, in my depressed stage because, when you're dealing with music and dealing with this and
that industry,
it's different.
Ooh, I can.
You know
I
what
don't
I'm
want
saying?
to
It was point like I ain't want to do it no more.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying? But I just had to keep going because I never really want to give up on anything.
No, I like that. I like that. Well, to me, that's some good advice. Youngsters need to hear that, especially these YN now.
Yeah.
Like, I think D-Lo was just here yesterday.
Shout out to D-Lo.
Yeah, D-Lo, shout out. No ho. No, I'm just playing. No, but he was just here, too, talking about how the YNs are different now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is the worst I've seen the world. Shit, how many decades I got? 4? Like, this is bad. Like he was saying, they robbing and killing old and kids, the shit that just happened in Stockton. So it's like so bad. I see it all the time with my foster youth. Like, all I could do is, like you said, stay prayed up, try to help them as best as I can, be there for them. Sometimes when you a statue or you're, have that good energy, right? Love the Lord, and you just had this light that shine on you, and you it's just consistent, and you can't even help it. People flock to that, right? So I think the kids need that. They need more role models. Shout out to CBE. We was gonna start this production thing, music production, where it's called Be With CBE, where literally we take my foster youth. A lot of people don't know they are so fucking talented. they could sing.
Sure.
They artists. Like it's
sure.
shit I never seen before.
Right,
and I'm
right.
like, oh my God. Like I
Right.
had one get a tattoo of my name on her, make me a song. And I'm
Right.
like, bro, what could we do to help them live out what they want to do?
Man, he should.
We are.
Should.
He got a studio.
Man. Demai, smart guy, man.
Very smart.
That's my brother, man. He'll tell you we didn't sat nights in cars, just smoking and just thinking and vibing,
Creating legacy.
Yeah. He'll tell you every other weekend I'm chilling, pulling up in his house. We chilling, we thinking.
Like what could we do?
It's like 2000 and maybe 18, 19, 20, maybe 21, maybe. You know what I'm saying? We chilling. I'm just, just vibing out, trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Why like this? Why they acting like this? Why they doing this? How can we fix this? We should do this. Ooh, you know what I mean? Just thinking about certain things to try to make the situation better. And I'm proud of him really because I like how he's doing these billboards.
He got me one shout out.
And that goes back to you saying that's motivating the kids to say like, man, I can get a billboard right here if I do. Yeah, you work hard, you get you a billboard real quick. That's just motivation when the foster kids see it, when the kids that's going through mental health, they're like, man, for real, that's all I gotta do. Yeah, you gotta do this. So it's motivation. So I love him for that, man. And he's also giving the artists motivation to where like this is how you can do your promo stuff.
I love that's what I love.
So shout out to the mind. Shout out to I know you're gonna be mad because I'm saying his real name. I don't care.
I don't care neither.
Shout out to Carter Block.
He gonna see this whole shit I'm gonna send to him. Since we done.
That's my boy, man. That's my boy.
I'm excited to work with him because I think, like I said, what we gonna do, send that foster kid to the studio or something and help them just make a song. Teach them the production engineering on how to make a song.
Yeah.
Like, cause some kids are interested in that too.
Right, for sure.
Like even photography, they want to know how to do this videography. But what is it? Videography.
Yeah, videography.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
For
So
sure.
I think us having that platform for the foster youth will keep them out of the streets, keep them occupied. It's free.
Yeah.
Right. And you get to spend time with somebody that's positive and got good energy. Right.
Right.
Absolutely. I would love to get you included in that. Like me, you, CBE, and figure that out.
It's whatever
with
you
these
need.
foster kids.
We can talk off camera and just figure out like how we can,
work it out.
How my people can help out, how we can make it make sense.
Well, listen, we appreciate it. You see, you're not the Grinch. I am, okay? And of course, I gotta thank you for coming. And I come with gifts. I am Miss Claus, so I want you to reach under your seat. And of course,
and why? Where's in the front? What side?
The front. See,
front?
He's making the man work. Yes, under the front. Is he reaching? See, can you feel it?
Oh, shit. Hold on.
Let's see what we got for my guy.
Oh shit! Hold on, they got me. Hold on, they got me gifts.
And of course, from a holder CEO, turn it that way. Okay, it's nice. It's beautiful. We like to keep you warm. It's very cold.
Hold on.
Okay, because you're so icy right now. I thought you need to cool down a little bit.
They got me a robe, yo. I'm not even gonna open it, but this that big boy joint. Yeah. It's that big boy joint.
I like it. I turned the podcast game up.
Wait a minute,
they ain't
man.
fucking with me.
She got me the big boy joint. Yeah, hold on. There's some more in here. Hold on.
Yeah, that's my book from Holder CEO. Signed copy, because that book is gonna blow. And I really want you to read it. I really do. You know what I mean?
You sign these for me?
Of course.
Okay, let me know. I'm
How to
gonna read
do
it
that.
too.
You got that.
I appreciate it, man.
No, I appreciate you for coming.
Man,
Y'all know this man flew down here. He was with his kids. He took the time to come on here to support your girl, Dr.Stance. We love you here, okay? And I really want to work with you, especially when it comes to these foster kids. Help me. Like, I'm asking. People know I don't even beg, I don't ask for shit, but I'm asking. We don't want no money. We don't want nothing. I'd rather y'all time. I'd rather whatever y'all can do to help them when it comes to their mental health and support. They need people that are doing things. They need role models. So that's why I'm setting a bar with this podcast shit. I'm inviting figures to my shit. You're a figure. Right? You. Yeah. I'm inviting top-notch mother freakers to my shit because they need to see that, listen, OP turned his hustle into a legacy. Let's just be very clear. Starting from the bottom, from Frisco to Richmond, all the way to Oakland, and working with stars like Sweetie and all them from the Bay. So shout out to you, bro. Like, I'm proud of you. I am so proud of you. And I remember like I said, we met them years ago, and look at you now. You was not doing nothing years ago. I wasn't doing this, okay?
Yeah,
so we both made it.
I was small fry back then.
Yeah, now you big fries.
I was small fry back then, but like I said, man, I'm a patient guy, so I did what I had to do, man, to get it done.
And it worked for you.
I'm still going. Still got a long ways to go, but I definitely want to tell you I appreciate you for having me on here.
Of course.
Also, man, I'm definitely gonna read this book. Please, y'all go get it from Ho the CEO. Please go get this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read it. You gotta support Black women, man.
Please.
Mental health is very important.
No, in real life.
People go through a lot, so you gotta check on your friends. You gotta check on, people around you.
Everybody.
Because nobody's gonna tell you, oh man, I'm going through something. They're gonna say that, but they're not gonna say it. They're not gonna sit here and talk to you.
No, for real.
If you're really going through something, you're going through mental health, you're gonna cry when you have that conversation. Because it's gonna pour out you. It's gonna pour out to where like, man, I need help.
It's an old sin where you heal in public, but a lot of people suffering in private.
Right, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And I think the healing, like right now, starts right here where you tell your story. I don't know if you've been watching, but check out my podcast too. And just like the whole YouTube channel where I have foster kids, I have a former and a current come on and tell their story. And it was deep. I think my first episode, we was all in here crying. Percy, he probably ain't gonna say it. We was all crying. They was stepping out.
He was crying?
He was crying. We all was in here crying.
Listen, man, real niggas cry though, man. Real niggas cry, man. Ain't nothing wrong with crying, man. If you got one tear, or if your eyes water, your eyes water, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You crying.
Yeah,
okay?
that mean it's something in you that hit you that you felt that like, yo.
Definitely hit
I gotta
us.
cry. You know what I'm
shit,
saying?
it was very deep. Tune into it. Turning Your Hustle into a Legacy, my YouTube channel. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm so automated trying to say that shit. But other than that shit, we out. We want to shout out to the camera, anything, let the people know before we go.
This one. Shout out to all my people, man. Everybody in the Bay Area, man. Shout out to Warner Records, man. Shout out to Be With Podcast, man, for having me. Shout out to my kids.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Just shout out to everybody, man, who's been supporting me since day one, man. So thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Let's wrap that shit up. I holla. Thanks for tuning in. Turn your hustle into a what? Legacy.
I'm high right now.
Definitely will get that on camera. Bye, y'all.